Good morning. It's Friday, the 24th of January, 2025. It is just after 11 o'clock here in the UK. Welcome to the channel The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story, it's not your story. Today's story is the event against the odds in Real Racing 3 Update 13.1. Right, let's share the iPad screen. Boom. Okay, let's see if we can have some volume. Okay, there we go. Right, so before I start, just again, just to let you know that at the moment I'm only streaming live on YouTube, and then after the live stream, I post it up on Rumble. Hopefully, this will only be a short-term thing. I'm expecting it to last till the end of the month, and then I'll be back dual streaming to both YouTube and Rumble as of the beginning of February. uh, yeah, let's get racing. Okay, so in terms of rules on the racing, so effectively, this stream will continue to either um, I win the car. Well, actually, I win the car, or B, if I hit the $M cap for today, which is 250,000, or C, if I'm just struggling to complete the event and I run out of free servicing. If it's one of the latter two, obviously there will be a follow-on stream tomorrow. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Let's go in and take a look. Now it is saying it's a 5-day event, so immediately that tells me there are 5 stages. So there is a possibility of being able to complete this challenge without hitting that $M cap. Okay, so let's get in and let's start. All right, so Stage 1, the trials. Hiya, champ. Glad you could make it to Silverstone on such short notice. I'll just turn the volume up just a bit, 1 second. There we go, that's better. Okay. The team has secured the opportunity to test out the Nissan Z GT4 before the upcoming challenge. Okay, right you are, Nat. I've set up all my sensors and Nissan has an eye on them too. They want to use the data we gather to improve their next car. All we need is for you to do what you do best. And some might say crash, but they say drive. So let's give that a go as well. I'll be guiding you for the test rounds. Let's head on out. Okay, so stage 1 has 4 goals. This is goal 1. For starters, I just want you to go around the track once while I calibrate the sensors. Okay, there we go. So usual stuff about being lent the car, but if you apply any upgrades, they will remain on the car even if you don't win the car. So I think the first thing I'm just going to do is apply whatever $M upgrades are available, which I suspect will only be level 1. 60 gold. Ouch. Already this car is going to be more expensive than what I thought it was. 55. Oh man, I was hoping it was going to be 30 gold for the second tier. Ugh. Never cheap, is it? Never cheap. Okay, so I'm obviously not worried about hitting any overall M dollar total of 5 million today, because look where I am now. It's under 4.3 million. Oh, but that hurts. Okay, so the car is at 54.7 PR. It's not very high, is it? Ugh. The minimum PR for this, is it minimum or is it recommended? It just says PR. So I'm assuming it's minimum PR is 49.5. One lap around the Silverstone Grand Prix circuit. Let's see what this race is like. It's got Nismo on the back though. Interesting. Got anything to do, just complete the lap. Easy enough. I suppose one should make a note of the time it takes, because I can see one of those challenges being a bit later on maybe. There we go. Back slightly there. So, the car drives okay. It's not likely to slide too much, but I'm immediately unimpressed by the cost. I mean, let's say there's an average of, let's say it's an average of 50 gold, which it won't be, it'll be 55 probably. That's 350 gold if you have to upgrade to level 3 across the board. I think in yesterday's stream I was anticipating a minimum of 250 and a maximum of 400. So yeah, not impressed. Not impressed. Not in terms of the car, in terms of the cost. Okay, so that's goal 1 completed. Obviously, nice and straightforward. Goal 2. Everything looks good to go. Let's push the engine first and try to finish the lap with an average speed of 102 miles per hour. PR is still recommended at 49.5 and I've got it at 54.7. We've got competitors on the road now. Driving line. Okay. Doesn't look as if this will be too much of a problem. And this is normally the case. Stage 1 goals are relatively straightforward. It's likely that it won't really get sticky and icky until stage 4. But it might be a slightly different event if we've got minimum PR rather than recommended. Slim enters the chat and says hello. Hello Slim, welcome back. Good to see you again. Hope you are very well on this Friday morning. Okay. 2 minutes 3 seconds, but easily over the average miles per hour target. Now this could be the problem. 21,900. Effectively, I've got 50,000 $M per stage to earn. Jose also says hello in the chat. Welcome along, Jose. Good to see you back. Thanks very much for saying hello. Okay, so here we go. Goal 3. Time to test the speed. I've set up a speed snap event for you. Hit the finish line with the top speed to win. Again, minimum PR seems to be 49.5. The car is at 54.7. 140.6 miles per hour. Straightforward enough, to be fair. Straightforward enough. Another okay, so it's only $3,000 there, so well under the budget for stage 1. Jose has asked, is this a recommended PR event? It does look like it is actually a minimum PR event. It doesn't look as if it's recommended. So goal 4 says, let's finish this off with a proper race. Finish within 2 minutes 10 seconds. Well, it looks like the car is typically doing a lap in 2 minutes 3 seconds, so we should be okay there. And overtake at least 4 opponents without going off track to win. So it's a probably 5-car race. Yeah, you see at the top though, it just says PR 49.5. So I'm assuming it's not recommended, and it is indeed minimum PR. No questions are stupid, Jose. They're all valid questions. Hope it doesn't. Well, if it does require, again, my expectation is this car needs to be upgraded to 3 across the board. Is my suspicion, and that's not going to be cheap. It looks like being between 350 and 400 gold, which I'm not very happy about. Okay, so I've already done what I need to do. As I said, 5-car race. 4 cars to overtake. Just got to get round in 2 minutes 10 seconds. Jasper has entered the chat, says hola everyone. Hola Jasper, welcome along. Good to see you again. there we go. So that is all goals achieved. There we go. We did it well within 2 minutes. 1 minute 53 seconds. 10,950 M dollars earned. So I had a budget, let's say, of 50,000 M dollars for stage 1, and I have 12,000 M dollars left over to earn. So that's okay. Service the car, it's free and it's instant. Stage 1 completed. Hopefully we'll get a bit of gold. Oh dear. Oof. Free gold. Whoopee. Do get some M dollars though. Not worried too much about collecting them yet. I think there's a potential of getting a gold VP reward as well, which does obviously ease the pain in regards to the amount of gold this car is going to cost. Really should have read that out. Sorry about that. Can you go back? I don't think you can you? No. There we go. Oh well. So, stage 2, the uphill battle. Okay. The beauty of Mount Panorama always blows me away. I have a good feeling about today's races. This track's elevations are perfect for the kind of in-depth testing I want to do. A kid in a candy store, aren't you, Eric? You'll be excited to know that Zoe has joined us for this round of testing. Keep an eye out for her on track. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures, Nat. Now let's get testing. So again, stage 2 is 4 goals. So Jose has he's tried changing his sensitivity from 2 to 3, but 2 feels like controlling a dead body, and 3 feels like teaching a child how to walk. Okay, interesting. I'm sure I've got my sensitivity on 2. I'll have a look at that in a minute. But let's just read out what we've got to do for goal 1 of stage 2. Let's start off strong. Win this race with a lead of 210 yards. Minimum PR is still 49.5. Win the race 210 yards. Okay. Let me just pause that there. I think it's under. Yeah. So I'm trying to get used to steering sensitivity on 2. Now, in fairness, that is with steering assists being on low. I do know that quite a few good players don't have steering assist all the way to off, which I did find that to be quite interesting. They actually have steering assist on low. But yeah, I mean, in terms of steering at the moment, the steering seems fine for me. Apart from when I'm like getting agitated and then things start shaking, but that's how it is. Right, so win the race with 210 yards. Okay, where am I placed? Oh, staggered as well. Ugh. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm in 4th. I can see 3rd and 2nd. But 210 yards is a bit of a lead to get in 1 lap. So I really do hope the other cars are a lot slower. You'd expect them to be, with the minimum PR being 49.5. So my assumption would be all the cars on track are running with a PR of 49.5. Jasper has said he's stuck on stage 2. Is that stage 2 goal 4? That's interesting. Don't be telling me that. I was hoping for an easy ride today. I've done all my pain with the McLaren Speedtail. Okay, so the thing I will say about this particular goal is if you don't achieve it, don't worry about it. Just keep repeating it because the opponents will slow down, and so your lead will just naturally get bigger. That's the only thing I will say here on this particular one. But I mean, I'm already 100 yards ahead, so it should be all right. There we go. Obviously, I will need to upgrade this car, but I'm holding off upgrading the car for as long as possible because I just don't like spending gold. There we go. Nice and easy. Jose says, wish there was a sensitivity of 2.5. I think that's probably why some of the a small group of the better players have steering assist on low to effectively produce that sensitivity of 2.5. But I might be wrong on there. I'm simply hypothesizing on that. Okay, so that's goal 1 in stage 2 completed. So far, no hiccups. Okay, now let's see you finish in the top 3. Well, I just won that one. But not before drifting for at least 8 seconds. Ugh. And avoiding off track for more than 2 seconds. Ugh. So the PR, minimum PR is still 49.5. Right, okay. Got a skid for 8 seconds, all right. Finish, did it say third, didn't it? Well, I mean, they're all there, so that's fine. Well, I mean, that's the second straight off. Seconds. I like this. There should be plenty of opportunity to do some skidding. I've got to be careful to still finish third though, I guess. Oh. That was a bit of a mess up there. Good one to skid, there we go. And I've got 2 cars to overtake. Should be fine. Should be fine. I didn't say anything about without going off track. There we go. Right. Let's be mindful of that one then. Well, if I do it, it's going to be close. There we go. There we go. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's goal 2 completed. Goal 3, looking good so far. Let's finish without getting overtaken while maintaining an average speed of 120 miles per hour. In other words, go as fast as you can. Please can you go as fast as you can? Okay. Okay. Right, yeah. So Jose says he's done his calculation and he reckons all three to upgrade across to a cost of level 3 across all the engineering components is going to cost about, well, it's going to cost 351 gold. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good, is it? For a car that really isn't anything in comparison to everything else that we've probably got in the garage. It's actually so much more expensive than the other two cars that are in the GT4 Showdown series. And in fairness, that's what I was initially basing it on, thinking, oh, this should only cost me 250 gold. You know, but I'll budget in case something's really bad there, so maybe it'll cost me up to 400. And it looks like just to get to upgrades free across the board, it's going to be very expensive. 351 golds, not cheap. And do you know what? We win this car and we've got two very expensive cars. Well, I've got two very expensive cars coming up. One that's new to the game and one that's been in the game a long time. The Porsche 919 Hybrid EVO. I don't own that car, and that's going to be incredibly expensive to win. Okay, so there we go. So that is goal 3 completed. I'll service the car because it's free and it's instant. Right, so now I'm apparently coming up to the thing that you guys are saying is a bit hard. So, ooh, not looking forward to this then. So, push that engine to reach speeds of 188 miles per hour 2 times. So this will obviously be 2 laps because they'll be expecting you to... Oh, is it another one where you don't go off track without going off track? Oh, and beat Zoe while you're at it. Okay, well, let's just see. Again, this will be a case of trial and error. And funnily enough, this is very similar to the end of the Speedtail challenge. Two laps around Mount Panorama, getting to a speed, obviously coming down the hill, and then putting the brakes on in such a way that you don't get off track. Well, I think the solution there is you crash into the wall. I think that's the only solution, assuming that you can't get to 188 in time. I didn't actually check what the PR was. Let me just quit that. What was the PR? Minimum PR. I'll go round because I don't want to. Let's have a look. What is the minimum PR? The minimum PR. There we go. Is 52.6. So 188 miles per hour is the key. Where am I placed in terms of position? 8. Yeah, so the key is going to be coming down the hill, and can you get to 188 before you normally have to brake? I'm not worried about finishing first at this point, because if that's a struggle, it's the usual, just keep trying, the opponents naturally slow down, because you know that's what happens in real life. But obviously real racing doesn't mean real life racing, it just means racing real cars around tracks. Oh, wait a minute. This is a GT4 car, not a production model car, as far as I'm aware. I don't think there'll be a problem getting to first. Probably could have done without smashing into him, but I mean, I'm hitting 160 getting up the hill, so was it 188? Oh, have I not got to finish first and just beat Zoe? Beat Zoe in the race. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm going to leave my brakes on low and just see naturally where do I get to. Can I get to 188? I'm telling you now I'm going to get to 188. Surely. Or maybe not. Probably not then. Oh, good grief. Oh yes, there we go. Just. So I've won, so long as I can do 188 miles per hour again coming down that hill, because I'm ahead of Zoe and leaving her for dust. So yeah, I'm not sure. I assume Zoe would be in second. You've got two separate events and there are challenges in both of those events that are very similar. It does make me laugh. There's not a lot of thought goes into these sometimes. Oh, that's a good challenge. I'll use that on my event. There we go. Come on. Don't mess this up. Into the 70s, into 80, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there you go. Nice and straightforward. A little bit close, to be fair. I think I only went to 189, but that's fine. Only needed 188. So there we go. So that is stage 2 completed. Only been racing half an hour. That was 22,300. Just take the M dollars earned to close to 90,000. So if there's anything that's going to stop me doing it today, it might be that. But you never know. There might be another painful speed tail goal that I struggle to complete. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, that's a good goal. I think I'll use that in my event. There we go. So stage 2 completed. $7 gold, 1,000 VP. Here we go. Oh, I'm not going to quite get there. Oh, I could do with that 60 gold. $15,000. So I suspect I'm going to have to now apply some upgrades, but let's just see how we get on. I suppose I have to be a little bit strategic if I'm going to win it today and not. But you know what? Maybe not. Maybe we have this just go over to 2 days. Why not? I'm not in a rush to win it. Definitely not in a rush to spend any gold. Okay, so stage 3 is called the Tribulations, the Tribulations. Finish it in at least 4th place while managing your tyres without getting overtaken. So now we're at the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. The PR, minimum PR is 52.6. I'll stay as I am for the moment. Place 4th. Is that it? Oh, and also you're going to be skidded towards the end. Got it. Doesn't say anything about going off track, so I don't like cheating so big as that you go all the way flying off, but what I might do is just minimise this corner. I mean, there's 6th and 5th, so there's 2 cars I can see in sight to overtake. There we go. 6 passed very easily, there's 5th, and I can see 4th just in the distance. Oh, that's not going to do well with the tyres. Say no being overtaken, so I guess I've got to choose my place of overtaking carefully. But that looks okay. So again, I've done all that I need to do. Now, does it say finish race in 4th place? So in 4th place. I guess I can slow down a bit. As long as I stay ahead of 5th, I'm not too worried. Take your time. 5th is nowhere to be seen, so he's obviously fallen so far back. So there we go. That's there we go. Stage 3, goal 1 completed. $9,450. Tell you, if there's any 2-lap races in this, then I'm not going to complete it because I'll hit my $M cap. But I will come back tomorrow and hopefully complete it if that is the case. Right, what's next? So goal 1 completed. Goal 2. Oh, hello, here we go. This will be an elimination style race. You need to stay in the top 3 and draft for 3,000 yards without damage or going off track. Okay, so the minimum PR is still 52.6. Now, it might be better not to massively upgrade. So 54.7, I'll just leave it where it is. Finish the elimination in at least 3rd. I've got to draft 3,000 yards. Oh. Without going off track. Okay, glad I read that. read that. I think what I can, while I'm overtaking cars, but I need to get up to third, and it's going to take some time. And ultimately, what I can do is once I'm in fourth, tailgate third. I think that's the plan. It might not be the best plan, but it's a plan. This car's too slow, so I'm going to get to 1,000. There we go. And then overtake this. And then I'm in fourth with third just there. So I just need... sort of need to do a calculation about how long does it take to get to 3,000 yards. I'm not worried about that just yet. Oh, and the elimination is a lot longer as well anyway, so okay. So I'm there already, so this will be fine. Can't see a problem. Other than the fact that you don't tend to draft going around corners, which is a real ball ache. I understand the logic of that. Here we go. Come on. There we go. So now I can overtake him. Let's just have a look. Finish the elimination. Oh, see, again, Fire Monkeys. Where's the space between at least? Finish the elimination in at least, space between at and least, third place. Finish the elimination in at least third place. And I've done my drafting. Okay. Well, do you know what? It's probably best to finish third because that'll just cost me... Well, if I finish second or first, that'll earn more M dollars, and there is a cap. So I'm going to just finish third, knowing I'll earn a little bit less in terms of M dollars, and that's probably beneficial. There we go. I'm not going to overtake this guy. Double check it is third, yes. I reckon I could have won that quite easily, but to be saving my M dollars. Okay, so there we go. So that's goal 2 completed. As long as I don't go off track, of course, I'll smash into the second place guy. There we go. Been eliminated, but I completed the goal. $7,100 M dollars. Quite happy about that because I reckon the later goals in the later stages will earn you quite a bit of M dollars, I suspect. What have we got there? Yeah, that's all good. Goal 2 completed. So goal 3. Now hit that pedal and overtake first place without going off track or taking damage. PR is still 52.6. The bad news here is it's two laps. So that's close to 20,000 M dollars to be won. Overtake first place. And yet here I am all the way back in 8th. Okie dokie. If that's what you want me to do, that's what I'll do. Is there anything else without going off track or damaging the car? So again, this is another achievable race, because if you don't actually do it, it's pause, quit, retry, and again the opponents will slow down, I would imagine. Whoa. I have to come first, and I am in 5th, and I can see 4th and 3rd ahead. Okay. Almost went off there. Okay, so I can see 3rd, obviously, right in front of me, and it looks like 2nd is just in the distance. And 1st as well, okay. So this is looking achievable. Jose has asked, how would I rate this car from 1 to 10? So in terms of performance and stability and sort of downforce, I'd probably rate it as 5. You know, it's good. Maybe a 6. I might give it a 6. But overall, I'd knock it down to 4 because the cost of this car is ridiculous. In comparison to the other GT4 cars that exist in the same series, it's a joke. But it is the sort of car I prefer to race because of the downforce. You see there, it's very hard to lose the back end, and indeed, probably the hardest goal to achieve up to this point has been the goal where I had to do 8 seconds of sliding, because the car just doesn't want to lose grip, which, in my mind, makes it a good car. At least in this game, anyway. Okay, car needs servicing. It's instant and it's free. So that was goal 3 completed. So goal 4 in stage 3. Okay, some information, some important information from Eric. We can't just skip past Eric. It looks like something is wrong with the steering. Those turns didn't feel quite right. Let's have a look once we are done. What does that mean? Okay, so goal 4. I'm joining you in this one. Tailgate me within 70 yards for 95 seconds without overtaking, and you'll have to manage with that broken steering for now. So apparently I've got broken steering. engineer. Oh, here we go. Okay, so 56.9. So let's have a look. And again, definitely answering your question there, Jose. I can't carry on, so it's, you know, it is minimum PR, unfortunately. So we've got engine at 60. I don't like spending that sort of money. So 201. Okay, let's give that a go then. Let's give that one 55. Might as well do that one as well because it's M dollars. What am I at? 56.99. So it's be either body or exhaust, I think. So that's 50, 204, 368, 44. I mean, it doesn't matter because I'll have to spend it anyway. 204, 368. So I'm gonna do exhaust. Okay, so that's me above the minimum PR. Okay, so what am I doing again? Tailgate Eric within 70 yards for 95 seconds without overtaking while managing broken steering. Oh. And obviously Eric is nowhere near me. Brilliant. Well, he's got to be there. Yeah, there he is. Alright. So it looks like it gives you a warning when the steering messes up. You hear that there? Crazy. Now I've got to do it in one lap, so this might be problematic if I don't catch him up. I'm not doing very well here. This isn't very good at all. I'm not convinced I can do this. From here anyway. I need to be closer to him earlier on, I reckon. But we'll see how we get on. I mean, I'm not far off. This is about halfway stage, but then doing something like that could be problematic. $55 seconds. Good. This is looking good to me. Might be alright. 80 seconds. Whoa, I can't believe it. Okay. And he also said we're out damage, and I ended up smashing into the back of him. Jose says, rightly so, Jose. What an irresponsible engineer letting you race with a broken car. Yep. He's not an engineer, is he? He's just. Do you know what? He'll probably take his mask off, and Ahmed will be underneath, and he'll go race backwards. Dear. Race around the track the wrong way. I don't quite understand how I finished first there, but nevertheless. Okay. So that is goal 4 of 4 completed. And that should mean 2 sets of gold reward. 10 gold for completing the stage, and 60 gold from the VP reward. And I'm definitely going to collect the 60 gold. So let's go in. Okay, what happened at the end there? Well, I smashed into the back of him. It looks like a steering issue, I'm afraid. I'll have to look into it. Let's end this for today. Where are we headed next, Nat? We're going to Indianapolis next. Let's head out, champ. Well, at least it's Indianapolis. I don't mind Indianapolis. I've just got a problem with Daytona. Okay, so stage 4, the turning point. I have good news and better news. The good news is that Eric has managed to get the car back into good shape. The better news, aha, there she is. All right, okay. I'm back. I'll be joining the test rounds with you, champ. So keep your best driver's foot. Keep your best driver's foot forward. Let's go, people. Okay, so before I go any further, into the rewards section, building up my rewards there, I'll select and collect the the R dollars, and obviously the gold. I'll leave the M dollars for the moment. Right, back into the race. So stage 4. I'm very close to hitting that M dollar limit. Do you know what? I might just do it that I finish with 1 goal to complete. That'll wind you up, won't it? Oh dear. We'll see. Okay, so for your first test, you need to be drafted. So I've got to be drafted for 10 seconds without being overtaken and finish at least 7th. See, again, terrible English. And finish at least at 7th place. It should be and finish in at least 7th place. They need to hire me so I can correct all these errors. They really do. Or at least just pay me a nominal fee. That would be okay. That would be fine. Right, okay. So my PR is 57.8. The minimum PR is 56.9. It's a 2-lap special. I am tempted. Just where have I got to finish? Be drafted and finish at least 7th. Okay. So I'm tempted just to get to 7th and be drafted from there. Is my train of thought. Careful. So at this moment in time, I've not even started the race technically. Here we go. So I've only got 4 cars to overtake. Okay, there's 9. Problem is 8th is nowhere to be seen, and I did expect something like that from a strategy perspective, because obviously what they're expecting you to do is go, oh, there's no one in front, so I'll get me 10 seconds in now, and then you don't have enough time. So I can see 8th there now. So I'm definitely going to do the strategy, I think, of getting into 7th and then being tailgated. it's only 10 seconds, and so the hardest bit is getting to 7, I think. I think that's the best strategy. Well, let's find out. So there's 8. I'll get them on this corner. Where is 7? See, again, 7 is nowhere to be seen. There they are. I mean, the beautiful thing here, you see, as well, is they say don't be overtaken, which makes you worried about another car coming along. But this guy is so far ahead of the guy behind me, it shouldn't be a particular big problem. So, there we go. Don't get overtaken. Come on. There we go. Go. I'm struggling here. Not working. It's not working. Come on, get behind me. I said get behind me. Otherwise I'll slow you down. There you go. 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 No, no. Come back. Oh. Oh, I didn't do it. 9.7. Definitely the right strategy, though. Definitely the right strategy. So we'll do that again. And obviously now having failed it, they'll go slower, allegedly, apparently, maybe. Right. Let's do that again. 9.7 seconds, that was so close. Because you don't want them going too slow, that then they are right on top of each other, because that would also be very problematic. Streaming for about an hour, so I don't think we're doing too bad to be on goal 1 of stage 4. Is it goal 2? No, I think it's goal 1 of stage 4. I don't think that's too bad. Just need to get my foot down now. Taking longer to get up to 9th than what I did before, so this isn't particularly good. What happened there? Get out of my way. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I feel like I'm further behind. I'm sure literally getting into the final lap at court 8. Nowhere to be seen. Oh, there he is. sure I'd have already overtaken the guy by this point. Behind me. That's it, get behind me. No, get behind me. Again. Okay, so this one's proving to be a bit hard. So we just go again. I'm convinced my strategy is correct. I am umming and ahhing not to do the old pause, quit, retry thing, but I think I'm about there, so I'm not overly worried. It's just a little bit of racecraft to keep him behind me. In the right place this time, so again that was another thing that impacted me. I felt like I caught 7th a lot later in the last go. I'm already in 11th and I'll be in 10th by this corner, which I don't remember that being the case in the last go, so I believe I'm a little bit up. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right. Definitely ahead. I can see 8th as well. Definitely got this guy earlier, so hopefully that gives me a bit more time as I'll catch 7th a little bit earlier, fingers crossed. And apparently I've already been drafted for 1.2 seconds and that will also help. There we go. Now that the pressure's on, I am skidding all over the place. This is still a good car to drive, just massively expensive for what it is. Where are you? There you go. Getting drafted without slowing down too much there. So this one is proving hard. I know it's achievable. It's just a little bit hard. wonder if this might be one of those occasions where I don't know what's the. See, look, where is the mirror? Where's the mirror? There's no mirror. There's no advantage anymore with some of these cars driving from within inside. That's just ridiculous. But I know what I can do. I can use the mirror in the driver view. No mirror. Unbelievable. Can't believe that's the case. Yeah. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. The non-swearing Brits are surprised. Oh, I can swear with the best of them. I can swear with the best of them. I do try not to swear though. So if I did swear then, I do apologise. People that swore a lot, we used to call them potty mouths. Tell you what, I was close to swearing doing that speedtail event. Oof. Was I? This one's not so bad. I mean, even though I'm stuck on this, I'm not overly worried about not getting past it. Now I am though a little bit behind compared to last time. Because I'd already overtaken 8, so they do seem to be a bit random, you know, because obviously my driving's consistent. So there is 7th. I mean, one could argue I'm overtaking the guy at the worst possible time. You want to be overtaking him almost at full speed. So you can then have him nip behind you. As I said, that's why I think it's. In fact, you know what? This might work a little bit better for me. If I can overtake him, that is. Gonna be one of those days. So Jose's put you could gap them about 20 yards and they would be still drafting. If you're that close, they would just try to go around you constantly. Yeah, I just find it a little bit close between not being drafted and being drafted. So I'd rather have him be close and then be accelerating away. Is my train of thought, but they've obviously been purposely coded to move away from you, which makes me think, should I just... None of this is working very well. Try it again, come on. I mean, again, maybe am I approaching this all wrong and you need to get the drafting done first? I don't know. Or possibly overtake someone and get a bit of drafting from each of them. Maybe that's all I need to do to reduce, so it's not 10 seconds, if it's 7 seconds it might be easier to achieve. Let's give that a go. the airplay's starting to play up just a little bit, which is a bit annoying. I didn't get anything there, but there's another guy down here. So 8 looks to be earlier than what he was previously. So there he is. Now it'd be perfect if I could overtake him just here and then have him slip behind me. That would have been perfect. But no, it obviously doesn't work like that. I guess I'm just going to have to overtake this guy. Got it all to do. Romano is definitely closer. If only I could have overtaken him on this bit, that would have been almost perfect. But do you know what? I might just hold off from overtaking him. Oh wow, look at that. Too fast. Right, let's try that again. I thought I'd got a strategy there, but it didn't work because then he just left them and the drafting stopped. So let's try that again. So I am currently stuck on, let me just go through where it is. Service the car. So it's stage 4, goal 1. So Turing has put hello. Turing Huffney entered the chat. Welcome along. Good to see you with us again. Thanks for commenting in the chat. Won't surprise you to hear that I'm stuck again. Strategy as well. Every time you overtake someone, just get back into so they're slipstreaming you. Now this could be perfect. 1.3 seconds though off. So maybe just do that slowly but surely. Get a few tenths of a second off each car, making it a little bit easier then when you've got to do the final push for the 10 seconds. I'm going to overtake him there, I'm going to overtake him here. So again, I can do the, there you go, 2 seconds. Do that again. Now look at that, there are 2 cars next to each other. So they are definitely bunching up. If I could overtake this guy, this would be very easy to get him to draft me. Or maybe not. That's 8, and that's the earliest I've had him, it's the earliest I've caught him, so 7 can't be too far behind. So at the very least, I'll have more time. Can I catch 7th earlier than what I've caught before? No, because 7th is actually further away than what they've ever been before. Typical. Absolutely typical. There. Come on. Why you not draft. No, draft. Yay. Oh. I don't think I got it. I think he overtook me. Ah. Oh, so close then. Almost got it there. Almost got it. Let's have another go. What definitely did help is getting some additional drafting from the cars as I overtook them, so I'm going to try and do that again as well. But sometimes it won't work. Again, this should be almost perfect. Okay, that'll do. I don't want to be going too slow. I've got to catch the other cars up. The 0.7 is almost a 10, so that's fine. Let's get the other cars. Right, that's again with the next one. No, not doing very well here. Not doing very well at all. And 8th is nowhere to be seen this time. Oh, there they are. Again. Again, there's two cars there. 9.1 seconds. Ah, so frustrating. Ugh. Godfrey Rima has entered the chat and asks, welcome along, first off, and asks, how long have you been playing the game to reach player level 525? Well, on and off 10 years. I did put it down a few years back when they introduced the rally, not the rally, I think it was a Daytona they added. No, one of the indie tracks they added, and I put it down after that for a couple of years. But since then, been playing it consistently. So I'd probably say out of the 10 years it's been available, at least 8 years, I'd say. But I'm stuck at this one. Jose has put the recent Real Racing 3 trailer showed rally cars driving on dirt tracks, but they'll never add that. Laugh out loud. Well, I mean, that would be the things that people want next: dirt tracks, rain. I suppose it just depends on the engine they're using, how possible that is. Okay, let's try this again. So I don't think there's an issue with my PR. I think that's all fine. It's just a little bit of better racecraft required here. I do think the computer opponents have been specifically now designed to not draft behind you. I'm convinced of that. I do think the other key is possibly to get some early drafting. Not to slow down, but as you pass the car, try and get a bit of drafting from the car that you've just overtaken. But I think it does depend where you overtake that car. I think this is the best place here, getting some serious drafting. Didn't get any. Oh, I give up. I give up. Didn't even get any. Right, okay, so I'm in 11, 4 cars to overtake, 10 seconds worth of 10 seconds of draft being drafted required. Let's positive mindset and all that. Let's see if we can do it. Try again. I don't want to slow down though, because I do feel I'm only just catching 7 with enough time to get 10 seconds. Okay, so 1 lap and I'm still in 9th. It looks like I will catch 8 at this corner. Still no drafting there, he's just not working for me at the moment. Just not working. No, not doing it, man. Not doing it. Just not working. Not working at all, this one. Not quite getting 10 seconds. And as I said, they're either too slow or you fall back and they want to overtake you. There's no in between. One second. Let me just have a look. What's happened there? Ah, right. Okay, let's try again. So the issue of getting to... There isn't an issue of getting to 7. The issue is getting those 10 seconds of being drafted, which is proving to be very difficult. The thing is though, if it's proving to be difficult, if you do it with the back markers, I just think you won't catch 7. This is, for me, here is the perfect place because you can overtake them and then slip in. So let me just see if I can do it. Yeah. Useless. The guy is so slow. Josie has asked, what IEM am I using? What do you mean by IEM? I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with that acronym. This again. Only 1 second. This is not looking good again. Oh right, okay. Ear monitors. Over the particular brand, they're known as H9s. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to have a look. They're not a well-known brand. I just went for. So here's the problem now. I'm now so far back from 7. I'm getting worse at this, not better. So the first attempt at this, I got to 9.7, and I haven't got anywhere close since. I didn't even catch 7th this time. Right, I'm going to swap to a bigger device because the monitor, basically the AirPlay for me is playing up now, so I can't follow it properly. So I'm just going to save the game onto a bigger device and use my bigger device because I think it'd be easier to look at. So just give me 1 moment. As it stands, I'm stuck at this. I can't get past it. So I'm just going to come out and I'll do a save. shall just take the AirPlay off screen. There we go. So just copy it over to the other device where I am. Jose's put focus. Yeah, which is, again, that's why I'm going to a bigger device. Basically, the AirPlay is just stuttering, and it means I'm skidding all over the place. It probably isn't enough in terms of watching, but it's enough in terms of using it as a racing. So I'm just moving over to my other device. There we go. Let's. So I do that, and then let's turn the volume up. Swap over the device. Hello, where are you? Or is it not on? These things never work properly, do they, when you need them to? Hmm. Interesting. 1 second, I've got a problem here. Why are you not seeing? There we go. Okay. Right, 1 second. She's taking a bit longer than what I expected it to do, so just bear with me. Just bear with me. Lock down there. And now let me share my other iPad screen. Not worked. No. 1 second. Sorry, I've got myself into a bit of a mess. Okay. Let me cancel that. Blinking things. Let's exit that. Let's bring that back up. No, I didn't want that one. Where have you gone? Yes, I'm using new streaming software, which I think is better, but I'm still getting used to it. For some reason. Right, okay. Okay, not to worry. I'll have to go back to the little one. For some reason, it's not picking up the AirPlay, but I am struggling with this. So let's do that. Let's do that. There it is. Delete that. Okay. And then let's share that screen again. There we go. Okay. Right, okay, let's try again. Right, what I've ended up doing is I've just reset the airplane, see if that fixes the issue. Need a little bit of precision, you see, for this, and I don't get it with enough detail on a small screen. Let's see how we get on. I did say there was a possibility of me getting stuck, and at the moment I seem to be stuck, which is a shame because I almost did it the first attempt, but I seem to be getting worse. So let's see what we can do. We've already got 5.5 seconds on. Okay, 0.5 seconds still in 11. The airplane's playing up again, so it becomes very hard to use that, and it'll freeze and then jump forward a whole second, and that's enough for you to be overtaken. Very frustrating. Technology never works how you want it to when you need it to, which is ironic because that's the area I work in. It's not happening. It's not happening. Just froze there, so then I have to go on to looking at the little screen. Okay, so at least 8 feet right there, so that's not too bad, so it should mean I catch 7. I've literally got to get 9 seconds worth of drafting from him. So on previous attempts, I've been catching him here, and he seems to be further away. Come on. Yeah, this one's got me beat at the moment. There you go. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. Right, that was hard. That was hard. But all of a sudden, even though he was trying his best to not be behind me, he seemed to be reasonably happy there to follow me. So, okay. That was tough. That was tough. We did get through it eventually. I think I ended up having about 5 attempts at that. So, yeah. As always, though, a little break. Went back to it. Did it first time round, having come back to it. Right, okay, so that was goal 1, only on stage 4 completed, and that was really hard. But I did eventually get it done. Okay, so goal 2. It looks like fuel is running low. Let's see how the engines handle that. Finish the race in the top 4 before running out of fuel. Avoid being overtaken as well, and that includes Zoe. Jose has put some mobile streamers use Elgato. I don't know how it works, but it's wired and the quality is amazing. Okay. Is it? He say Elgato? Okay. All right. I shall make a note. shall make a note. Right, okay, so goal 2. Let's go in and take a look. It's 2 laps around Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So what am I looking at in terms of my M dollars? You see, look at that. Having had to do that so many times, I'm already at 200,000. So I'm not looking good to completing this today because I'll hit my M dollar cap. But that's fine. I'll just carry on in tomorrow's stream. But let's see how far we can get before we run out of M dollars. So finish the race in the top 4 before running out of fuel without being overtaken. So it all comes down to where am I. So I'm in 8th. And obviously it just comes down to lift and coast and avoid braking late. I mean, look at that. That's so easy. I'm telling you now, this is easy. If I'm already up into 5th. But I see what they've done. They've put everyone together, so you've run the risk of being overtaken. Finish the race in the top 4. Okay, so I'm in the top 4. It's just now fuel management. So let's have a look at this. Lift off and coast around the corner, much as I can. So I reckon this one will probably end up being easier. So goal 2 to me looks a lot easier than goal 1. I'm just going to stay behind this guy, just coasting. I'm obviously far ahead of Zoe to not be overtaken. Probably do want to just get past this guy now though, because he's just Zoe's catching both of us. There we go. That's okay. That's okay. Nice and easy, does it? It is easy, honest. I just made a mess of that. Let's try again. I've got this one. This one's okay. 3.4. Yeah, easy. Say 3.1 crossing the start line, so 1.55 is the amount of fuel I need for each lap. Already up into 5th. There we go. I actually think there's plenty of fuel that you don't really need to lift and coast a great deal. He here is hitting the finish line with 1.55 fuel left. So just under, right? So maybe a little bit more lifting and coasting. stay in second and just coast around. That should be sufficient. Jose's deleting a lot of messages. Are you okay, Jose? You okay there? There we go. I'm not going to overtake this guy. I'm going to stay behind, so I'm not rushing on fuel. Pulling ahead of third though, so there we go, that's nice and easy. Don't need to worry too much about getting first. There we go, that was better. Okay, so there we go, wasn't pretty, but completed 13,600. I reckon I'll end up getting to the end of stage 4. So the end of goal 4 on stage 4, and then I'll be almost hitting the $M cap. So I think that will probably be a decent place to stop and then continue doing stage 5 tomorrow. Okay, it's time for a refuel. Come back in. Really? Do you think so, if we're low on fuel? This engineer is just an absolute genius, isn't he? It's a good job he's on our side. Okay, goal 3 of 4. Now push for the top 3 with an average speed of 124 miles per hour and avoid any damage. Now, surely, I mean, look at this. I haven't upgraded my car for ages. And they're saying it's still a PR of a minimum PR of 56.9, and my car currently sits at 57.8. Yeah, let's do it. So 124. I wonder why they put in. They've started doing this. They did this on the speed tail, where they started putting the miles per hour in speech marks, or indeed the position in speech marks. So here they've put one in speech marks and not the other. So 124 miles per hour and at least third. Okay, so my immediate reaction is this won't be a problem. So at least third, 2 laps. I see 6th in front of me. I see 5th and 4th in front of me. I can also see 3rd just off in the distance. So this is going to be relatively straightforward, I reckon. Although that average speed is dropping quite significantly, but again, I think it will just go back up. Don't think it's going to be a problem. Well, I am below now. But there's a great big massive straight, so I don't see it being a big issue. I mean, you can see here, I'm going to win easily. So finishing the top 3 is not the problem, it's the average speed. So I am above it again. There we go. So the airplane seems to be settling down now, so that's good news. Okay, so I have dropped below 124 now, but I'm almost at the straight, so don't think it's going to be a big deal. Don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think even if I dropped as low as 221, I'll be alright. Okay. So 121, 122, 123, there we go, 124. Okay, so the only gotcha for me has been, up to this point, has been goal 1 on stage 4. And that's probably messed me up for actually going through all 5 stages today. Because look at that, I am now at 228,000 M dollars in terms of what I've earned today, and I can only earn a maximum of 250,000 M dollars. Okay. Right, so I would imagine the PR will now go up, and I'm going to have to apply another set of updates, but let's have a look. Let's use Zoe's car as the point of victory. Lap Zoe without going off track for more than 3 seconds. And there we go. The PR has shot up to 61.5. So I'll apply the body. I'll apply the wheels. What are we on? 60. So I've got to do another set. Might as well do the engine. Feel like that might be a mistake. Okay, so 62.2. 62.2 PR. The minimum PR required is 61.5, and this you can see here, this will be, because this is goal 4 of 4 in stage 4. I've only got capacity to earn another 22,000 M dollars, and it's a 4-lap special. So I reckon this will take my MCAP up to 250,000 M dollars. So let me just remind myself of the goal. So it's a race against the 2 of us. Oh, and it's lap Zoe without going off track for more than 3 seconds. Okay. Right. Well, let's just do it. So it probably was the right decision to put speed on as much as I could there. The car does now feel just a little bit out of balance in terms of grip and downforce. So there might be a little bit more skidding than what there should be. So Jose has put what? 56 PR to 61? Yes, I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so. There we go. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. Now I believe this is like either 5,000 or 6,000 yards of track. And I'm showing as being 1,500 yards ahead of Zoe. So this, in terms of again lapping her, should be relatively straightforward. This is a nice and straightforward goal. Don't go off track. So ideally, I guess I want to be about 4,000 yards ahead of Zoe by the time I cross the finish line. And as it stands, I'm about 2,500. In fairness, I reckon I only need to be 3,000 yards ahead of her. She's disappeared off screen. Where's she gone? Can't see how many yards I am ahead of it. They are 3,500. So I think that's okay. I think that's more than doable at this moment in time. There we go. But there we are. She's almost in view. Almost in view. Now they've probably given me 4 laps. Just to, they'll probably just end the race once I've overtaken her. In fact, there she is. Man, that was easy. That was easy. So there you go. So just that goal 1, which I struggled with, being drafted for 10 seconds, while obviously making sure I finish in 7th place. And there we go. That's the $M limit reached. Okay. So that's service the car. And continue. Now, this does present 2 little problems for tomorrow. Obviously, the $M cap gets reset, so there shouldn't be any problem getting to 100% in this game, and therefore winning the car. But it does mean if I'm having to apply another set of upgrades, the ones that cost $M will take a period of time. One small mercy, though, is because it is a motorsports car. You can instantly apply an $M upgrade by using $M. So it's not a complete disaster. Right, so there we go. So what's Natalie saying? Well, good job as usual, champ. How about you take a break for now? All that's left is for the final challenge at Kota. Nissan wanted me to let you know that they were impressed by your performance. They have something for you at the end of the challenge. See you there. And obviously they're going to give you the car. So that's stage 5. I'll have to read this out because obviously it doesn't repeat. So stage 5 is the triumphant victory. We're finally here. Eric has his head buried in the monitors, but I know for a fact that he's finished his tuning. What's that? Do you want... Oh, why am I struggling to read this? Do you want to know what Nissan has for you? Patience. You'll know soon enough. They're calling out the drivers, so off you go for now. So, surprise, surprise, stage 5 is only 4 goals. Half expected it to be 5. Now, I'm not going to do any of them. And as I said, the reason being is because my $M is at the maximum cap. So any racing that I now do with any motorsports cars won't earn me any $M. So what I'll do is I'll look to complete this event, in other words, stage 5, in a stream tomorrow. So there we go. Um, Overall, up to stage 4, the stages 1 to 4 are pretty good. I only had a little bit of a banana skin at goal 1 on stage 4. So that challenge was get to 7th from, I think it was 12th place. It might have even been 13th place. And also be uh, tailgated or drafted by a car for 10 seconds. But there was also a requirement of not being overtaken. So I struggled to do that one. So there we go. A couple of people have commented in the chat, so let me just read those out. Daniel Dominoes 57 returns and says, "Hello, bro, and I miss you, and I miss you too, everyone." Oh, that's very nice. Welcome along. And Jose's put Tagalog Kaba. I don't know what that means, but yep. Maybe I shouldn't read out messages I don't understand. You never know what you're saying. Right, okay. So what will happen is there will be a final stream to do with this particular event tomorrow. That's Saturday, the 25th of January. It will probably be around uh, it will be between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. UK time. And in that stream, I will obviously look to complete stage 5, of which there are 4 goals of the event against the odds, and look to win the Nissan Z GT4. So Jose has put, "Oh no, you said a bad word." Yeah, well, yeah. Stop trying to catch me out. I should have known better than reading a chat. I don't understand what it says. Well done. You caught me out. Right. Okay. So there we go. Let me drop the screen then. There we go. Oh yeah, you wanted to know what? So yeah, they're not. My earbuds aren't a particular brand. I think it's just I ordered them off Amazon. They're just known as H9s. They seem to work, so I don't mind using them. Okay, let me just set up the audio. There we go. Right. Okay. Right. So there we go. So that is the end of this particular stream. So managed to complete stages 1 to 4. But as suspected, I have hit the end dollar limit, which means I'm going to stop, which is what I said I would do at the beginning of the stream. And I'll have a separate stream to complete stage 5 on Saturday. And that stream will start on the YouTube side somewhere between 2 and 4 p.m. And once the stream is finished, I'll then upload that to Rumble. So, right, Jose, I kind of figured you was. It's not a problem at all, my friend. Um, Now, so that's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for commenting in the chat. Hopefully, I'll get to see you all tomorrow. But until then, thank you and goodbye.